Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm here. And it's working. Is my sound okay?
It is, yeah. So tell me your seeking story. Let's get right to it. And what got you
Yes.
here?
Oh, well, seeking story. I was a child and I said, there's something wrong. You just, you know, go to work, leave your kids and all that stuff. Didn't understand it. And I think I was at my first psychiatrist when I was 14 or something, really bad stuff happened. So I started this journey of therapy,
Yeah,
just all kinds of therapy. And in that, in between, I think in my late 20s, I started to reading books myself, try to help yourself. And
yeah.
yeah, no, nothing worked, of course. And yeah, I don't know. I think I was 35, 20 years ago or something that I don't even know my journey sometimes because it's just been a struggle.
Yeah,
Yeah, so there was struggle, and then there was, oh, this must work. I
yeah,
must go on a vacation 1 week alone, and that will help,
yeah,
or just new things, new ideas. And then my husband and me, we couldn't have kids, so we decided to move to Spain from Denmark. And here I really started to read, and nothing helped. And in the end, there was no book left. And I wasn't going back to Denmark and buying my books. And then I met a free book to A Course in Miracles. And at that point, I was so low in my life. It was like a miracle. Just the book, the pre book was a miracle. And A Course in Miracles, I couldn't read it. I only heard it for 5 years. Just, but looking back now, I can see, yeah, but that was my level of taking steps, was just listening to it because it was just so calm. I didn't know that calmness. And then I think after 5 years of listening to it, I finally bought it and I loved it. And I made a little community. I'm normally not into communities, I'm to doing myself. Yeah. But I met this online community and I just saw their videos and it helped a lot. And I joined them in their videos. But that was just suffering in the end. It helped me a lot. Looking back, all of it helped. I feel
I did a Course in Miracles for 10 years too. So
10 years. Yeah.
yeah,
I feel blessed now because I finally, something happened. So when I'm looking back at all of this, all of it is blessed because it couldn't have progressed faster. There was simply just a limit for my whatever. Um, and then suddenly I joined the community online. Couldn't go to their retreats or anything. It's not me. Um, and then suddenly I was just guided to leave them. I was just transcribing for them and all the normal stuff they do. Um, and I was guided away, and I was like, no, that was strange. Never tried that before. Wrote them a nice email and left them, and met two guys on the internet who also is A Course in Miracles, but more like you. It's just the same thing they say over and over. They don't add on. And suddenly I was finally in the non-dual section
yeah,
where the other section was more, yeah, therapy, just
yeah,
in A Course in Miracles. Yeah. And then I met these two, is Keith Kavanagh and Luigi. and they were spot on with just stay, don't add on, don't put more on, just let go of what is now. It's not here, and it's just good messages. And then I started to get some kind of strange help with my journey. I got the signs of what was up right now. So I got this memes that I know very well. That this has been the time of this meme. Now you are in this situation. This period will be this. And it was the only calm thing that was in my life for the last year has been, and they can last 2 weeks or 2 months or some of them 3 months. It's just and what happened then? October last year changed everything. I sat on the internet and suddenly some young girls said that their life had been exactly like mine. It was a why is life like this? And they explained to me that my thinking, how I was, everything. And I was like, okay, so I have, autism, ADHD, I have them all. Okay, I call them A+ now. And and it was the first time in my life I accepted that, okay, this is why. I had this difficult life with everybody and I abandoned everybody. But I felt so blessed right ahead because I knew I just knew I couldn't have known it before. I was just there. This was a gift. It was a blessing. So after months, I went on the internet and I wrote, I have this condition and I just want to combine it with non-dual and give it away. And you pop up. Yeah.
How did they pop up? Just on the internet?
So I wrote that, give me some. And of course, I ended up in Reddit because it was really a good question for Reddit posters.
Yeah.
So I read a long post in there that was really good. I know those places, kind of how you can end up with a good stuff. And he was just what I looked for. Give it over. It's just a package that tells you now how the package looks of your belief system.
Okay.
Yeah. You can call it autism, you can whatever. Now you know. And you're smart because you have autism, so you know how to analyze. So now you know why everything is the way they work. Yeah. And then there was a guy who, under the post, answered, if you want to combine this, go to Emerson. And I went to see your videos. And I was like, some of the other one who sees your videos, I couldn't see them in the beginning. I could see 5 minutes. That's it, 5 minutes. And I couldn't see that many the first month. I was like, no, I want to do this, but I want to understand it. And I can hear it's the same as Keith and Luigi is saying, but it was something. And I don't know. Then it took at least 3 months before I finally saw one more than 5 minutes. And then I could feel,
Did you watch the one-on-one or?
Yeah.
Oh, the one-on-one. Okay.
One-on-one only.
Only.
Yeah. And then I could feel, I know I need to find one with a girl that is similar. So you cut out all the, and then I found one and it was, yeah. It's where I am. I'm chopping wood, I'm carrying water, I'm not adding anything. I have the most crazy life, but I'm just accepting it. I'm there. I have huge emotions still.
Yeah.
These last 8 months have been like a miracle every day. I have let go of the book 4 months ago without noticing. It was just, passing away. And I thought this was the year I was going to do for the first time all the, daily
Exercises.
things. Yeah, because I hadn't done those, couldn't do them.
Yeah.
But the book, it was a miracle now. Yeah. I can't see me going on this journey with, I don't know, this seeking and seeking, and then finally realizing you're not supposed to be seeking, and that guilt of, the guilt that is in the community of seeking that adds on. I met that, and I think that was my switching point. That was my point of, either you do this, you keep on going, you do something in your real life, not just on the internet. That I call it the holy ego. Yeah. So you're giving up your ego, and you're just disguising it in a new set of, I should be this and that, and I should be this far in my journey. Or
it's the same side of the same coin, two different sides of the same coin, right? Good, bad, good ego, bad ego, holy, not holy. It's the same thing. Yeah. Doing, not doing, seeing, not seeing. It's just the same thing. So there is this like an enchantment of dualistic appearances. And but if you go directly to it, like right at this moment, in this very moment, right, in this very, very instance, if you take away the past and the future, what's missing?
what's missing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. So there's only this momentless moment, right? Because we're caught up in the ideas of this and that. And seeking is going back and forth. It's like a loop of seeking. But right at this very second, what do you believe if you cannot go to the past or the future?
I get the word seeking because
Yeah.
I'm seeking
Yeah.
for the answer.
Just this second, what do you believe if you don't have any influence of the past or the future? Just this second.
I want to say my heart first, but it's very physical, but it was like that. It's just like a heartbeat.
Yeah. What if you take away the language? What are you without language at this moment? What are you without words?
Still this sense of seeking. There is no answer, but there's still a sense of seeking.
Yeah. But if you go directly to that sense, if you take away all the labels or all the words, where's the sense?
It feels like a wave. Something.
Yeah.
There's no. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
So there's a directness. It's like a wave. It's like a flow, right? Without any words, without any language. We're just caught up in the thinking, in the language, in the assumption, in the belief system. But if you go really directly at this second, if you take away all the beliefs and non-beliefs, what's between a belief and a non-belief?
I want to say nothing again. As a, but yeah,
You can't say it, right?
no,
No.
no.
So isn't non-duality unspeakable, unknowable, unthinkable? You can change that word non-duality to awareness, God, consciousness, but don't get caught up in the words, right? So it's in this very directness. If you take away all the curtains, all of the veils, all of the words, all of the language, the beliefs, the concepts, the ideas, there's something that's very clear here. But it doesn't have a word. It doesn't have, it doesn't need a belief system. It doesn't need anything. It's just very direct, very quiet, like a very subtle peace. It's like stepping inside the eye of the storm, because life can be kind of like what you said, life can still be chaotic, right? But in this moment, where's the chaos if you don't give it the past or the future?
Made up.
Yeah, it's made up. Yeah. Show me a word that's not made up. The relief is in the moment, is in right now, not in the next, right? What if there's no next? What if there's no past? It's just right now. And all the words that would come up is all made up, because you can't find a word that's not made up. So everything that comes at the thought is made up. It's like waking up to the make-up stuff, the made-up stuff.
I always thought it was difficult to imagine there was no past.
Yeah. But it's simple.
But I can feel it when you said that there's no next.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like a.
It's
So the
all,
next.
it's just a thought. It's just an idea. The same with the past.
Most of all, there comes the word control, because.
Yeah.
So what is the next?
The next is just an idea. It's just made up of words. It's just a language that we believe. We think that there's a linear time, from here to there, right? But it's only the ever now. I don't even want to call it that. It's just this moment without another moment. Just very direct, very simple. And that simplicity, if you don't have, if you can't, if you see that the past is just a thought and the future is just a thought, then there's something here that's unthinkable.
That you can't.
You can't think about it. Yeah. And the mind quiets down, right? It's almost like a silence that is always right here. Like a quietness.
Yeah, I feel. Just answering your questions, I feel empty.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, people call it the Buddha mind or the emptiness or awareness, whatever you might want to call it, but don't get caught up in the words, right? The words will just make another, it's kind of like if we take away the meaning of everything, then there is an empty.
I don't always understand why things freaking take the time it does. And then I saw a video with you a month ago with a guy where you also said the non-duality gotta go out the window also. So I could feel that when you said it, it was like, I
Yeah.
need, not that I need anything, but I needed that moment because I could, I thought, how easy is it? This is just the next
Yeah.
label, next explanation.
It's
I was
just
so proud of getting to non-duality version and just
yeah, because it's almost like it's a stepping stone that you don't need anymore.
no.
Though there's no need for that too, right? So because there are people, again, everybody has a different journey, although there's really no journey if you look at it, right? But everybody has a
As
different
a kind
story.
of, I will say, if from not going to that, but there's a understanding journey.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like when you have it's like your house is full and it's suffocating. And then slowly you start taking things out. Okay, that feels better. And then slowly one gets taken away again. Oh, okay, good. And now it's empty. It's empty. It's like the mind is a hoarder, right? It keeps on holding on to things, beliefs about non-duality, beliefs about A Course in Miracles, beliefs about what people are saying. So yeah, so I just go there really directly and not adding more to that belief. It's almost like let's start taking away that belief, um, even the non-belief. Let's start seeing that everything, the shiny objects that we collect are not really there.
For me, it's the people. The people have been
Yeah,
the difficult journey.
yeah. Same here too. Like at one point, it was the people that I looked up to because I was an obedient, good son, good boy, right? So I always wanted to follow what people are saying. But when there's a quiet rebellion,
Yeah.
that
So
because
I let the rebellion out.
yeah,
Couldn't contain it.
yeah,
So it blew up.
that's good. And that's and
It
again
had
like
to. It is just you know.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
So it's almost like the addiction of holding on to, keeping. And then one day you sober up and you're like, okay, I don't need that. Then you don't pick up that cigarette anymore, and or you try
I was
quitting it.
I was I was addicted in the end to victimhood. Victimhood.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Deep,
That's a big
deep.
thing that we hold on to, right? The mind holds on to that. Um, and then you want to hold on. So when you hold on to something in the past, then you're holding on to the next as well because you want to resolve that victimhood into. But what's between victimhood and non-victimhood?
What is it even?
What is it even?
What is victimhood even? Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's just holding on.
Yeah.
It's just holding on, holding on.
It's just holding on to a narrative that's not here. I went through that too. I did a lot of shadow work, a lot of trauma work, a lot of therapy over and over and over again, right? But it was just maintaining that victimhood.
Yeah, because you don't meet anybody who says it's your own, or you know,
Or yeah, or it's not your fault. It's the same thing.
it's not your fault. But you know, for me, has been a level of taking some kind of ownership.
Yeah.
Uh,
But if you go directly to it, that's direct ownership. If you go directly into this moment, take away the past and the future, then you're clear at this moment. It's like going to a nightmare and sleeping and trying to fix the nightmare when you can wake up.
yeah, I can just almost feel when you talk about it, the next sentence that is going to draw me away.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. If you take away the next, then nothing throws you away. Because the mind is trying to go to the next, right? Take away the next. Take away the past. What's here?
It feels like creating some kind of capsule around me right now where I can sense all the old stuff, old words.
Yeah.
It feels like a safe space.
Yeah. I used to go back and forth to the past, the future, trying to find a safe space, right? But the past just keeps on making me sad or depression. And the future gives me anxiety. And that's what I had. I was depressed and I was anxious, back and forth, right? And maintaining that I'm okay.
I got the anxiety also.
Yeah,
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 few years, and it was
yeah.
controlling everything.
Oh my
But
goodness,
it
yeah.
was almost like that the anxiety, I thought about it the other day, was the biggest help, even though it's the most scary thing to
Yeah.
think about. Yeah. But it was the
I know what you
place
mean.
where
Yeah.
I really needed to take some kind of step of just staying in it, not controlling it,
Yeah. It's
just
between
staying.
what's between acceptance and rejection? Yeah.
By who? By who?
By who? Yeah, yeah,
By who?
yeah. Then it just clears up, right? Because the accepting is you, the rejecting is you. But if you go in between, where's the you? What's between you and no you? Same thing, right? Goes into that blank space, that empty. What's between doing and not doing? It goes into that space again. It's the same thing over and over again. It's almost like slowly waking up over and over again, right? It's like, okay, into that empty. Because when you're thinking, it's like you're dreaming. And then when you're thinking, oh, how do I stop this thinking? That's still like dreaming. So what's between thinking and not thinking?
It's unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unknown. Yeah. That's the word, because yeah, there's a
It's very directly unknown.
yeah.
Yeah. It's very direct and empty.
There's nothing to hang,
No.
nothing to hang on to.
Yeah.
It's not, it's just
It's clarity without language. Clarity without a landing.
it feels physical also right now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just in a calm way.
It is, yeah.
It's not it's not just because there's no words.
Yeah.
Something else.
Yeah. That's why I go back and forth into stories, right? Because
Yeah.
it's always here. It
And
doesn't
then you
matter.
wanna jump. And then you wanna jump.
Yeah. Take away the next. Yeah. Take away the next. Take away the next. What are you without the history and the future?
No, as soon as as soon as there comes, it's not words now, but there still comes some kind of picture when you say the past.
Yeah, yeah.
Or there still is a
So take away the observer.
it feels far away.
Yeah.
Far away. Where is that?
The distance between, just keeps on going far away, right? So there's just more absence or empty or presence. Because before, you know what, kind of like you've heard my story. If you've listened to my video, there's a lot of suffering. Actually, I've been getting a lot of people that have, although I'm not therapists, I don't really offer any advice. There's a lot of people that are coming with severe, depression, severe anxiety, and they still work with their therapist or whatever, right? But they said that they've been watching my videos and it's giving them that spaciousness, that relief, right? It's not in the next, it's what's here is relief.
I think there was two things that had changed the last 6 months or a year. Is the what is chopping wood, carrying water
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
And then I met this word, fake it till you make it, which is normally not the way I can do stuff.
Yeah.
But it was also the more masculine way of looking how to, and it helped
Yeah.
tremendously.
It's an
Because
undoing.
it's as soon as I began to fall, what is chopping wood, carrying water? Oh, it's not physical. It's just staying here. And how do I want? Because I have never known joy, because in
Yeah.
my thing, A plus,
Yeah.
it didn't exist, because there was only a computer that said, should, other people do, this is how,
This
and
is
I
how
was,
it is. Yeah.
that's how it is. And I was the high masking. So I had a mask for every whatever.
Yeah.
Man. So I think I have the same feeling with you that there was something. I think there's the calmness of not adding on.
Yeah.
Please don't add, don't
No, I
add on,
don't. I don't. Yeah.
don't add on. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I'm done with adding
Yeah.
on.
You know what? I don't even have followers. I don't really have teachings. It's just clarity without language.
I fought it when I met the Course in Miracles and when I read it the first time, and I ended up with the section in the back of teachers. And I always thought myself as a teacher.
Yeah.
And then I read the first 3 pages of this teacher thing in the course, and I was like, I'm not even there. Closed the book, didn't look for 6 months, and came. And now I'm just at the conclusion. You teacher, it doesn't. You can't teach anybody anything because they are
No.
just where they are. And I
Yeah.
realized that for myself also, that you can't learn anything.
No. The
You can
moment that
let go.
Yeah, and the moment that you add a belief system, it's almost like you're burying them in seeking. You can add, you can say that there is no this, no me, there is no whatever, whatever it is. It's all this, it's all that. Then it's just a new belief. And then there is just a division now that happens, right? So this is taking away all of that burying beliefs, right? Without the belief, there's relief. Without the belief or non-belief, there's relief. It's just relief, not
Belief
not
is just simply the box of where I live, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. If you
It's a
take away the
box.
box, where's the you and where do you live? It just becomes this clarity.
It's I like that you call it an addiction in the beginning,
It
because I,
is.
I feel I feel like an addict right now, because
Yeah, but it's sobriety.
I sense that grabbing for
Yeah, yeah.
words
Yep.
up there.
Well,
It's like
what if there's nothing to grab? Then it's just sobriety. Yeah.
so when
Super.
it's blank,
Yeah,
it's surreal.
it
This is
is.
surreal.
Yeah.
Oh. Does
It's,
it become surreal this when it's I
don't go to the next. Don't go to the past. It's just right
don't
here.
go to
Yeah.
the
Don't go to
I just want to scream. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's not about getting it, right? And
No,
it's
I
beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, that you're not getting it. That's good. Be worried when you think that you got it. What's between I get it and I don't get it? sober again, right? The thought of I get it, I'm not getting it is intoxicating. It's sober. It's in this moment, yeah.
Yeah. I want to get it. Wow.
And if you look at the root of that, what's that
Yeah.
I? Where's that I that wants to get it? If you go directly to that I, what's between I and no I?
I just get dizzy. Get dizzy. It's like a back and forth without words,
That's what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it's still.
Yeah, yeah. Again, it's
It
like
feels a
sobering.
little like the same when there is words.
Yeah. If you take away the words at this moment, then what's missing? If you take away what are you without this language that you're saying? What are you without language? It's very simple. The mind wants to complicate it.
To get it.
Yeah.
Just wants to get it all the time.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
little
But what
detail.
if there's no next? What's to get when there's no next? To get it means that there's a next. So if the past is a thought and the future is just a thought, then it's got to be here. It's just this. In the absence of the belief of the past or the future, there's relief right now.
There can't be any suffering if there's just clinging on to. There's just
In the absence of belief or suffering,
there's nothing.
nothing.
There's just this in until there's
The mind, the me, the character, the ego go back and forth, back and forth. But if you're not caught up with the back and forth, that you're in that space, in that empty, it doesn't matter going back and forth until it just evaporates.
yeah, because the clinging onto clings new words.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So you're right. You're not adding anything to it, taking away what seems to create this confusion, delusion, right? Because when you add more words to confusion, then it gets distorted.
I have tried for first time in my life the last 8 months to answer correctly on emails that didn't hurt myself after.
Yeah.
So normally I would answer every SMS, every email wrongly. So it created problems. It's kind
Yeah,
of the
like a
same.
sabotage.
I didn't understand people, and now I understood that I didn't understand myself. So, but no, it's kind of the same that now I live, even in emails, I don't add on.
Yeah.
But before, if I try to do a technique like that, it would come from a passive aggressive kind of,
Yeah. Yeah.
just a new worse version of being correctly or nicely.
Yeah.
But I see now that the last 6 months, just the more I don't add on, the less it gets. And sometimes it gets more directly, everything.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same. It's the
Yeah, it's like a camera. The when you try to the camera that's out of focus, it's always focusing. But if you try to manually focus it goes out of focus. But when you don't add on, then it just focuses back. Right. We're trying to manually do it all the time, thinking and adding on and maybe putting a filter, maybe putting another lens.
no. I stopped taking photographs because
Yeah. We take pictures, we put
haven't taken a picture in, I don't know, 5 years or something. No, I had to stop. It was just add-on. So I think
add-ons,
my
yeah.
body could feel it. It was just, oh, there's something to
Yeah.
addicted to. It's just it's
It's all
it's that
addiction.
word again.
Yeah, it's all addiction. Trying to get it is addiction. Seeking is
Exactly.
addiction.
Yeah.
Trying to know is addiction. Trying to
And for
grasp
me,
is
it was,
addiction.
yeah. For me,
Yeah.
it's analyze.
Because if you look at it, it's the same addiction. The next, the next, the next, the next.
So what do I do to maintain this?
What's between doing and not doing? Takes you back to the empty again. Right.
Is that word doing?
Yeah. Because even if you think that you're not doing, that's still doing. It's the same thing.
No, that I met that one. Yeah, no, do nothing. No.
Yeah.
I went deep in that one and looked at it, and so no,
No. Yeah.
don't confuse that one either. No,
No.
no, no, no,
No. No.
no. You have a script. Let the play.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's no. I don't want to change it. Whatever there is in my life of chaos or not, or good or bad, that's just it.
Yeah.
I know it's not there anymore. It's not
Mhm.
there. That's the feeling when I met you the first time there in November. I
In
could
November.
feel
Oh, when you watched
already
my
there. I
video.
was I was ending seeking. I was
Yeah.
ending seeking.
Yeah.
And it felt like the first kind of relief.
Yeah.
I'm ending it.
Yeah. It's like a breakup with an addiction
It is
or a
really,
toxic relationship, right?
it
So,
really, yeah.
yeah. And that's what I try to express over and over again. It's just the end of seeking.
You do it. I
Yeah.
don't know. And I've seen more videos now. A few of them I felt the same
Yeah.
calmness.
Yeah. Because it's the same.
the same.
The same thing over and over again.
Oh, it's just the next.
Yeah.
What you're talking about, the next.
The next, yeah.
Mixed up with the past.
That's right, yeah.
That's it.
Making a case about the past to create a next, right? Trying to make the past, heavy so that you can relieve it in the next. So you think that the relief is in the next. It's like any addiction. You think that the relief is in the next drug, the next alcohol, the next cigarette. So you're in Spain, Sidsel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
It's the most beautiful place. So lucky.
Yeah.
Little
Whereabouts in
city.
Spain?
North of Barcelona, so very close to the French border.
Okay.
In south, yeah. That must be north, south.
But
So
you're originally from
Denmark.
Denmark. I see. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Nice weather in Spain.
Yeah. Yeah. Mostly for us, it's also the light. There's like 3-4 months in Denmark where you can't expect the sun to be out.
Yeah.
No. There's many reasons. Mostly I didn't fit in.
Yeah.
No.
Most seekers, that's what they get addicted to, trying to fit in to the next
Yeah.
one. Not fitting in is
Yeah.
okay.
No.
Yeah.
It was just the next. And then I came here 13 years ago or something, and I thought now I should do nothing. And I did that for a little while, and then I exploding in doing. And I ended up with having businesses and had to go back to doing nothing. And yeah. And then all the depressions and all that anxiety came and I stopped.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's whatever.
That's what I did too, right? The seeking, you ramp up into seeking, you think that you got something, and then you do, and then you think you lose it. And then you go into depression and anxiety. Oh, I wish I can have that back. Oh, I want to get that. Everything
I
will be fine if I get this.
just need to get this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no.
it's just, and then now you're addicted to the next. The next, you're reading the book, listening to this and that and everything. And
No, but yeah. It's so strange to say that you shouldn't do it, but it still feels like it was right. It's this strange feeling. I didn't need it to do anything.
yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, no.
Take away the past too.
It's just words.
It's just words. All words are made up. Language is made up. So every thought is made up. Every belief is made up.
I want to say something about it, and
Yeah, that's okay. Saying something, not saying something, doesn't matter.
It's just so empty.
Yeah, it is so empty. Yeah.
And unknown, unknown.
Yeah. Empty and unknown. Yeah. It's so easy and simple. Yet we do so many things. Try too hard. And then we try not to try too hard.
That's the funny part.
And we try not to try.
So if there is no next, it's just, it feels, when I say it, it feels like a loop.
Yeah.
There's nothing. If it's not there,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing. It brings you back here, right? It's like, yeah. There's nothing. There's no next and there's no further. No levels.
So there's just
It's just a loop.
yeah, a loop, a sense loop.
Yes.
Don't know why I want to say the word sense, but there's like a,
That's okay. For me, it's like waking up over and over again, right? It's and then and this is the story. It's a never-ending awakening, never-ending realization that there's nothing to realize. Over and over again, there's no next. You can't until it all seemingly just it doesn't matter. Then there's just nothing's added anymore. Then life is as it is. Simple.
the part that tries to shout. It's even a little funny now.
Yeah, it's all
I
made up.
can,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
just standing there shouting,
Yeah.
But I don't even hear the words, but I can sense.
It becomes more distant, right? Because it's when you it's almost like when you don't when you catch a lie, then you don't believe it anymore. So it could
No,
yell as much
you
lies.
can't undo when
Yeah.
you. It's almost physical of seeking the
There was this person that I was talking to. The first time I started talking to him, it was like, almost constipated. And then the second time he was just really, really and he goes, no, you know what? Yeah, I felt so, angry, right? Because he's like, oh, this is not gonna work. Why did I book this? All this kind of stuff. And then he started. It's almost like removing, not adding, removing, subtraction rather than addition. Right. So, and then there's nothing left to subtract. It's clear.
But it's just to be, or just be quiet in the mind is.
Don't go to the next. It's just here. Between here and not here. Between next and no next. It's between this and not this. Right? Because there's the trance or the spell of duality, right? But when you go in between, you see that there's no duality. You're like, oh, this is made up, and this is also made up. Self is made up. Also, the idea of no self is made up. It just goes back and forth, right? It's like we're enchanted with the stories of time, the past, and the future.
The
So if you,
label.
the people talking about future all the time, right? The people don't even say it. Some teachers, it's just the next, the next, the next, the next. When there's no me, when the holy instance comes, it's the next, right? It's funny how people think the holy instance is in the next. Yeah, I did the Course in Miracles for 10 years, waiting for something to happen. Yeah.
No, for me, it was a relief because I was so low in my life that it was like
Yeah, there were moments too that it was.
babysitter, or I don't know what. It was just so calming.
Yeah.
And I couldn't read it because, English at that point.
Oh,
And
that's a very difficult read. It's like in a
yeah,
pentatonic Shakespearean language, right? That is just like.
but I
But
ended up reading it. I bought it 5 years ago or something. Yeah, I
yeah, yeah. You know
loved
what?
it.
It did help me, to be honest, right? Because during that time I was in a corporate world, and I did the daily practice. So
Yeah.
when you're doing the daily practice at like 6 o'clock in the morning, then you sober up from alcohol.
No, no. Yeah. You
So
can.
it got me out of drinking and
Yeah.
doing all that kind of stuff, right? So which is good, yeah. So it did.
No, and I also felt that when I found out last year that I have all these things, that I looked a little at Helen and I thought, she was human,
Yeah,
It's kind of probably the same, no kids, living that stressful
yeah,
life she led, and I thought, that's all
yeah.
the words. So I think it's, for me, it was like I needed all the words to
At
even
that time,
just
yeah, it was good for me at that time. Yeah,
calm. Yeah.
yeah. At that time, it was great. Yeah, it was good.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But when you're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different, then it just became insanity for me at one point. And I liked that when I was doing it on my own. But
Yeah.
when I joined the community, when
No.
I started listening to some of the teachers, you know what I'm saying? That and because now you're comparing yourself to them, and some of them are very fantastical story, right? And you're like, okay. I'm like, how come I don't see Artem and Persa? You know? When is Artem and Persa going to appear? um, and all that kind of stuff, right? So yeah,
No.
I was in it. That was my um who did I see? What's this guy's? I saw Kenneth Wapnick when he came to yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I had a talk with him actually, and yeah, I liked him. I liked him.
It sounded a little like he ended in a good place with, just be normal, which is,
Yeah, yeah, that's what I liked about him because
yeah, I like that
he
one.
was the most he was the most ordinary, but
Yeah,
very articulate as well.
yeah.
He did not go into these spaces where that he doesn't have to convince people that Jesus is talking in his ear or
No,
anything like that
no.
because
And
that's
you
you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to
yeah,
name
and
names.
even I had a loss when I found out it was not Jesus and it was not the Holy Spirit, it was just me, and I had a period where I felt, oh God, now I felt there was somebody helping me, and I could just feel, no, it's just another add-on.
It's just another add-on, yeah. It's
Just
just another
another
thought. It's
add-on.
another belief, right?
Just another thought.
Yeah. Me too, because I was like I was almost schizophrenic because I was always talking to the Holy Spirit nonstop. Holy Spirit,
No, I had I haven't had many of those experiences, but I had one which really, when I look back, had helped me. I had to go to the dentist, and I really was so scared, as I really went into this panic and praying, and suddenly there was just this calmness.
Yeah, the
I'm
holy
here.
instant is what they call it, right? So
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
here. I'm here. That was the only thing.
yeah,
But the good thing about the instant was that I knew that that was not the Holy Spirit and that was not Jesus.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
just me. That
yeah.
was what
Good.
I gained for it. Yeah, because
Yeah,
you can't keep that instance, and it was
yeah,
just, yeah, it didn't open any, but it gave me the no. There
yeah,
is no, there is no
yeah,
other.
yeah. So clear, so simple. All the add-ons, right? Is just the confusion part, the belief part. And it's just all words. If you look at it, every single word is made up. So if all words are made up, everything that we think, everything that we know, everything we believe is just add-ons. Everything that we hear, everything that some people speak about is just add-ons. Then you're just adding a new set of belief system. You're adding doubts. You're adding, it doesn't matter if you believe or not believe, it's an add-on.
Yeah.
Fillers.
So if you say new concept to me now, it's just an add-on.
It's just an add-on, yeah.
If somebody is standing next to me and I feel that is irritating, it's just an add-on.
Yes.
It's me adding to, or it's just a new version.
Yeah. A new marketing.
Yeah, targeting.
If you look at a lot of what's out there, it's self-help marketed in a different way. Self-improvement. And then it becomes no self-improvement.
That can go quite quickly.
That's right. Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm feel lucky. I want to do things alone because the
Yeah.
rabbit hole isn't that deep, like you say, when you do stuff alone.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. When you're in a community, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, oh,
That's when things starts adding up. Now you have an echo chamber saying the same thing over and over again. Sycophants, basically. just agreeing to whatever the teacher is saying. Yeah, according to this, according to that. So it's like what the teacher is saying is the same thing as the Bible. This is the gospel of insert, insert teacher there.
I really love the word add-on right now. I can
Me
feel it.
too. I'm gonna use it. Can I use it?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Without,
opting out from the add-ons.
yeah, yes. I just want simple and clear. No add-ons, please. Yeah.
No, there's something happened when you said that. For me, add-ons, first it was just my own add-ons
Yeah.
because I normally has a high active brain, yeah.
Yeah.
But when I look out, then my conclusion of the refrigerator or the fan or that's my add-on.
Yeah.
It's just an add-on.
Just
It's
send it
just
out
there.
on. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't need to.
No. And then you don't need another one's conclusion about your refrigerator. That's another add-on of an add-on.
It's no add-on.
Yeah.
It's just an add-on.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
So if they lose the meaning,
Mhm.
and then there's nothing.
Mhm. If you take away the meaning, what's left?
We've taken away the meaning.
Yeah. What's between meaning and no meaning? There's a clearer way of communicating without adding on. Because if you go in between two opposites, you can't add on. The mind can't go there. No.
I can I can feel the motions that wants to.
Yeah.
But there's no space for new
No.
idea.
No new idea is just another add on.
Like being in a state where I have to say to myself, come out of it to come back here. It's like a
Yeah, just take away the language. You don't have to come back even. What even that language at this moment? Empty.
because it's everything. It's defined the tractor that just passed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Add on. It's the
Add
tractor,
on.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
sound, the add on.
Yeah. It's like
Definition.
there's always a train coming, right? And if you if you jump on the train, then you're adding on.
Because it's not just the words. The words in itself is not good, but the clinging on to them,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
it's just the whole game.
It's a play. Yeah. It's a play. It's a play of opposites, right? And
Yeah,
when you get
because either you like the words and want to cling on to them and add on
exactly,
that
yeah,
way,
yeah, yeah,
or you don't like the words you are having because
yeah.
that makes you a bad person, or whatever you
That's an
don't like
add-on again.
thinking. And that's an add-on.
That's an add-on again. Yeah,
You don't like them.
yeah. So the duality is it just goes back and forth, right? So it's like when you are on those seesaw, right? Add-on, add-on. So it doesn't matter if it's like or not like, it's an add-on. But in the fulcrum in the middle, there's a neutrality that nothing needs to be added. Because man wants, when it's up, it goes down. When it's down, it goes up. All right. It's always back and forth, back and forth.
Like I've been with my husband for many years, and I realized it at some point, that relationship you create where I thought there I would be strong, but because he was strong, or the opposite, it was just a constant, what is this? I'm not even a consistent character. I'm just
Yeah.
constantly changing with the
Yeah. Yeah.
reacting,
It's in and out, right? There's
creating
appearance.
this
Yeah. But you're
invisible
not the
balance.
but you're not the in and out, because that's just an add-on. The Sidsel is an add-on.
Felt like the body let go there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a level of holding on with the
Yeah.
body.
Because when the mind is going back and forth, right, then the body is almost like in a fight or flight response. It's trying to fight or flight. It's trying to hold on to some peace or whatever. But when it's in that spaciousness, then the holding on starts relaxing, because there's nothing to hold on to. There's no add-ons. Yeah. And there's just clarity, no matter how it looks like.
It doesn't feel like clarity yet. It feels more,
That's just a belief.
yeah, that's
Clarity,
just
not
a word.
clarity is the same thing.
It's
Yeah.
just a word.
It's just a
No,
word.
it's
Yeah.
a word, because the first word I said is the same word I will say now. It's
Yeah.
just empty.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah. It's just empty. That's what it
nothing.
is. Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's no add-on. There's no words.
Yeah. Yeah. I like using the clear word clarity when I add with no language. Same as neutrality, same as empty. Clear.
That I like. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the words, and then I could hear it straight ahead that you have each word has their own add-ons. Yeah. So I have my add-ons onto
Yeah.
clarity.
Yeah.
It means this and this and this.
Yeah. Yeah. Take away
So
the
when you,
add-ons. Yeah.
yeah.
Even
And
when I
then I
say it's
react to
clarity, it's all made up. Even the word clarity is made up.
clarity.
That's why I usually ask for the stories. Is I want to meet people where they're at, so that I don't, So it's a subtraction rather than an addition, right?
That's for sure. This is the biggest subject. What do you say? Subtraction?
Yeah, subtraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, and extraction. It's like a wisdom tooth that extraction. You talk about dentist. It's too crowded, right? When you have a wisdom tooth, it's it's painful, and you're like, oh, okay, it's much better now. It's not there anymore, right? It's yeah. Sometimes people wait a long time to get their wisdom tooth taken out. It's just an extraction.
Feels like standing and watching silence.
Yeah.
So there's just one conclusion. That's it. There's nothing.
The conclusion is that there's no conclusion.
There's no conclusion.
Yeah, the realization that there's nothing to realize. The ego, the mind doesn't like it because it wants to go to the next. Oh, this can't be it. I'm gonna stop the recording here.